Good day everyone, so hope you're doing really well. In today's video I want to give you a quick overview of how I create the thumbnails on my YouTube channel. Hopefully this will be educational and you guys can try this out yourselves. I'm using the free software tool Krita here and it is just absolutely awesome. I'm also making this video because I got a bit of a troll comment that basically said I'm using this person's mods, presumably Genshin mods, without credits, and I use the mod in the thumbnail. So it's rare that we do a comment response video, but let us do this, and then afterwards I'll address some of these really weird points that are being made. So how I make my thumbnails is incredibly easy. I've got my good friend Chloe providing some of the base assets. So if you look at little Kokomi here, there she is. Now she disappears and reappears. This drawing was obviously made by Chloe, as well as the background here. So it's really awesome. I've got the base set and my canvas already, and all I now need to do is actually just, well, edit the image here in the middle. So how do we do that? Well, it is pretty simple. First off, you go in game and you literally just go into co-op and take a picture of the two Kokomis staring at each other here. So I really doubt that I've illegally used someone's mod or model. It's like really so Kokomi here should be pretty uncontroversial, but you might say, oh, what about this Fushuan? Where did you get that? Was that an in-game mod? Well, no, it's the thing that I showed in this video as well. You go onto the official Honkai Star Rail webpage. You can actually rotate the models here. That's actually pretty nice, but as you can see, you rotate her to the side, you go and you take the little snipping tool, and voila, you just snip out Fushuan here. There we go. Very nicely. You save this into, let's say, some sort of temporary workspace. So let's delete that one and put this one in here. Oh, okay. And once you've saved it, you can now go to this website, which allows an AI to remove the background on your picture. So let's just quickly upload this picture as well. So there we go. It's just going to upload, and then once it's uploaded, we can start the conversion process. So what it's now going to do is take the image and remove all the background, and hopefully you should only see a Fushuan like I've got here that you would then be able to import. So you can see here, there's basically no background, although if you look really closely, there is a bit of like editing or like an aspect there that the software didn't really quite capture, but that's fine. So let's wait for this to process. So processing. Don't know how I'm going to fill the silence here while we all look at a processing bar, but oh, there we go. And we can download it. There we go, Capture 2. We can download it and look at that. Not really the best job here by the AI. There's a bit of, like you can see here, gray scales and stuff, so it's a bit of a messy conversion. But basically, as you can see on my download tabs as well, I did have a couple of tries at this, and ultimately if you just try enough, you can get the image and you can load them into like your Krita tool. So yeah, that is how we make the thumbnail. We then obviously click on the layer, we plop it in front of Kokomi, and we can make it a bit fatter and so on. So this is not obviously the final product, but there's a bit of like wiggle room and you can play around until you get a very decent fit. If you actually noticed on my little thumbnail here, or if you zoom in like really closely, you'll notice that she is indeed a bit plumpy, Fushuan, because, well, I made her plumpy. I think in hindsight, one of the better things would have been to take a section of this picture or a copy of it and then just invert the colors in some sort of way and have Kokomi be removed, but keeping the background. I'm pretty sure you can do that as well. And then it would actually be a lot easier to just then boom, plop in a more normal sized Fushuan in here. But yeah, that is how you make it. You go, you export, and it's the usual type of thing. So it's nothing here is magical. Nothing here used any mods. Nothing here took someone's specific Fushuan mod and somehow then took an in-game pick. And no, it's such a weird accusation. And I must also say that one thing that is really opaque here for me is the fact that this person's claiming that they've got a Game Banana copyright. It's assuming you took Hoyo's models, which they do make publicly available, and you put one little pimple on Fushuan's left cheek and you upload it to a site like that, you do not own the copyright. I'm pretty sure that if you try to take down a video based off of Hoyo's IP that you are not going to win. In any case, I am not even featuring mods on my channel, so this is incredibly hilarious and so on. But what is crazy to me is claiming that you own Hoyo's copyright. And that is just the bizarre part here. What's even more bizarre is, if I think critically of this, is that how do you know this was your mod? That's the other crazy thing. What prevented anybody else from even copying this person's mod, making a minor alteration so that the hashes of the files and stuff don't match, uploading it to Game Banana and being like, hey, you know what? This is my copyright. I'm the one that should actually be taking down the video. It's very, very weird. So obviously in the video, if we go to, where is it? Details, I have a Reddit post, which is the one I linked. Let's see, go to Reddit. This is where I obviously saw the gameplay. How do you know that this is your mod? Like, that this person posted this, and it's like, how do you know that is genuinely your mod? How do you have a claim to that? I'm not saying that you don't have a claim to it, but how can you be 100% sure? That is the thing that's also really, really bugging, like really bothers me. So I'm very, very lost as to why there is this super aggressive stance, but hey, you know what, to each their own. In any case, I could make an educational video out of this and show you guys how bad my editing skills actually are, and that is absolutely fine. But in the process, hopefully you'll also understand that when people give me troll comments, hey, you're gonna get the best of a bit of like tough love. So that is that. I think the yeah, what a weird situation. All right guys, thanks for watching.